Good morning, everyone. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourselves, but Rachel, it isn't morning. But it is for me because I just woke up. I slept about 14 hours last night. Yay, me. I haven't been able to sleep in days. Let me check out my YouTube book. That's right, I have a YouTube notebook now full of ideas. The front page here actually says, "Attention, this is Rachel's incredibly private YouTube idea book. If you are not Rachel and you look inside the notebook, you will die instantly. Think I'm kidding? Why take your chances?" Signed, Rachel. Yesterday, for some reason, I was overcome with incredible concern for overpopulation, and I'm not sure why that struck me suddenly. But I was like, oh no, what happens if my babies someday do not have a place to live? Because the world has become so overpopulated that we're all standing shoulder to shoulder. And this genuinely concerned me for a minute, but then I remembered all of the wildlife preserves that we have out there, and I just got to thinking that, well, hey, we could always cut those down. Have you noticed that Apple suddenly has those Go Green MacBooks, which are all like, ooh, I run on the power of one light bulb and I'm recyclable? Because that is exactly why I would spend the extra $500 to buy the MacBook versus like a really cheap HP, is so that I can save 10 cents a month on my energy bill. I have a lot of friends that are very anti the wildlife preserves because they're like, oh, that's land I could be living on. But no, it really isn't. If you think about it, that land is always swampland. It's always the worst possible land that we choose to preserve. Why would I want to live in Montezuma swampland? Why would I want to build my house on top of a geyser? So unless you were planning on having a house that shoots 50 feet in the air every hour, which would be awesome, I think that wildlife preserves are kind of amazing and pointless and should never be plowed over. I am sure you're wondering right now why I'm hunched over and standing and talking to you versus sitting up straight as I typically am. And that's because I've been doing a lot of sitting lately. And I'm just afraid that eventually one day my butt is going to be squished from all of the sitting and talking on YouTube. So from now on, I will be standing. I also have been wearing nonstop high heels 24 hours a day, walking around the house, doing everything I do, because high heels work my legs a lot more. For those of you who are worried about the future of my feet possibly getting squished in because I've been wearing high heels so that my butt won't get flat, I have thought about that, and my thought on the matter is that if my toes squish together, it's going to be a lot less noticeable than if I'm walking down the street with a flat butt. Deuces wild. This is topic number 2. The second thing I want to bring up is haters on YouTube. People who write nasty messages on YouTube without making their own videos are like people who complain about the president without voting. For example, for the next 4 years, regardless of how I feel about Obama, I can never complain about him because I didn't vote. And I know that some of you out there are thinking to yourselves, but Rachel, how could you not vote? That's one of the most important decisions for our country, is who our president could be. Well, there's a simple and explained reason. This came in the mail for me the other day. It is my application for absentee ballot. So, my right to vote was literally stolen from me by the super duper slow election offices. Thank you very much. Oh, do you guys want to hear my new ringtone? I got a new ringtone on my phone and I'm really excited about it. It is pretty much the most amazing song I have ever heard in my entire life. That is Time Is Running Out by Muse, the best UK band ever. Speaking of the UK, guess what Rachel got for Christmas? Early Christmas gift, because I had to plan ahead of time. I'm going to London for Christmas. I'm so excited. I don't know what I'm going to do over there because we're just pretty much going over there, staying in a little hotel for 12 days and doing whatever we want, whenever we want. International crimes will be committed. Not really, just kidding on that one. But if I ever did commit an international crime, I always imagined it would involve garden gnomes, a ball of twine, and 6 gallons of olive oil. We had company over the other day, and they gave us a poinsettia tree, or tree plant. They gave us a poinsettia plant as like a Christmas thank you for having us over for dinner gift. I'm not sure why they gave us the poinsettia. At any rate, public service announcement, if you have poinsettias, keep them away from your cats. If they eat it, they will kill it. It will kill them. If they eat it, it will kill them. Or, if you're like me and you don't like cats, feed it to your neighbor's cats. That was a joke.